Can you hear me out there? Let me fix this. Hello? You can hear echo. Okay. Me with these new programs. No, but I don't want this echo. I want this echo out of here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start this show and then come back because I don't want this echo. Echoes is not cool. Okay, yo. Oh fuck. 1, 2. Get this echo the fuck out of here. I don't want no echo. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. I think I know. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, word. It's like I'm fucking DJ Clue or something like that. I don't want to be no DJ Clue. All right. Hello. Okay, I think I got it now. All right. Am I cool now? Can you hear me now? The echo should be gone. Can you hear me? Better. Okay, cool. All right. What I did wrong was I just fucked up basically. So, all right, I know what I got to do from here on out. So, what I'm going to do, being that I messed this audio up, I'll fix it later. But it happens. The ghost of Bill Cosby's accusers came in here and fucked me around and shit like that. But I know what I got to do from here on out. So thank y'all for bearing with me while I'm getting this thing together. For those that can hear me out there, salute to y'all. I had to cover this topic. I should have actually did a test before I actually did it. Yeah, I just bought I just bought a bunch of new things. I wish y'all can see it, but I just bought a whole bunch of new stuff. I took the mixer that I had back and got me a USB mixer. So I'm learning the mixer. Shout out to Thoughts Crime. Make sure you subscribe to Thought Crime's channel. They the ones who put me onto this mixer and told me what to do and all that stuff. So I'm getting it all together. So while we doing all of that, can y'all hear this? Did y'all hear that? We doing the sound check live. Did you hear that gunshot? Did you hear the gunshot at least? No gunshot? Oh shit, y'all heard the gunshot. I'm happy. How about this? Oh shit, yes. All right, cool. I am happy that all my sound effects is working. Everything is working good. Yes. I am happy that everything is working the way it needs to be working while I'm doing this. I'm fixing all of this, but I'm getting all of this together right on the job. The gunshot was kind of loud. That's why I lowered it a little bit. But if y'all think it need to be a little louder, I will raise the volume of it. Because I want to bust y'all eardrums with the damn gunshots. You know what I'm saying? So, how about this? That's better? That's that a louder gunshot? Y'all like that volume of the gunshot? Yeah. How about that volume? Is that good or is that too loud? Alright, cool. I ain't gonna tell you how I got that shot, but whatever. Yeah, so I got my little sound effects down pat from here on out. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little. Yes. I got everything going good. You know what I'm saying? What else I got? I got a. That's a laugh for when motherfuckers be corny. I don't even really want to laugh, so I got that shit. I got a few, I got a lot of, hold on. That's my hold on sound. You know what I'm saying? When y'all say some shit I don't like, I'm just gonna hit you with this. You know, got a few sounds down here. You know, a few sounds down pat. But without no further ado, oh, and then we also got this.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yeah, that's very important. That's a very important drop right there because I do a lot of shit and a lot of people don't know. Oh, I got the applause. What's wrong? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, hey. And I also got some theme music from now on because I'm about to just turn this into a complete show. You know I got Doggy Diamonds no filter. You know I got the actual podcast, but I'm doing something different with this because I'm going to do a whole new show. I was looking at like Stephen A. Smith and all of them. They got like different shows and shit like that on ESPN. So I said, you know what? I need to make different shows and shit too. So I'm gonna do that. So, I'm gonna have my little theme music and shit like that playing while I'm talking sometimes. Every now and again you need a little beat. This is a beat that I did a few years ago.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
You know what I'm saying? So I can have some little talking music in the background every now and again. Get your head moving, get your head bopping while I'm doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really think about dropping this instrumental album that everybody keep asking me for. So I might do that soon. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to donate, the Beanie Siegel show is on January 21st. January 21st. You know what I'm saying? So I said 21st, January 22nd. I will go back and give you all the information. I had to push it back. The reason why I pushed it back is because I don't know if y'all know, I just signed a deal with CBS. So I'm happy about that. Signed a deal with CBS. So that should be starting again soon. The CBS situation for the podcast. So that's what's going on. So without further ado, I'm gonna cut all of this out for the audio, and I'm going to just keep this part from here on out with the Bill Cosby. So what I do want to say about the Bill Cosby situation, thank y'all. With the Bill Cosby situation is very, very unfortunate because when you really think about the Bill Cosby situation, I'm not gonna be the one that makes it a black and white issue. I'm not gonna be the one that say, oh, this happened to him because he's black, or this, that, and the third. I will say this, right? Bill Cosby brought a lot of situations on himself. For one, you're not supposed to be stepping out on your wife or your woman, straight up and down. You're not supposed to be doing that. So we shouldn't sit here and be like, they wanted it and all this other stupid shit that people be saying, because at the end of it all, you're not supposed to be you married. So if it was one woman, okay, you make a mistake. Some people make a mistake one time, but it was multiple women that was saying that he did shit to them. And one of them was Beverly Johnson, what happens to be a beautiful, beautiful black woman. You made jokes about Spanish Fly. You made jokes about, giving women Quaaludes, which is a Valium, which is, you made joke. You thought that shit was funny. So when you think something is funny and it talks about harming women and doing things to women, that shit is not funny. Now, although it was years ago, Bill Cosby got what Bill Cosby was gonna get for his actions. So I'm not saying that he shouldn't get this, he shouldn't get this, because who am I to say what type of penalty he should get for crimes? Penalties is a penalty. Like, if you get convicted of a crime, you get what the fuck you get. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get. Now, the flip side is this. Whatever happens to Bill Cosby, should happen to everybody else that was accused and convicted of the same thing. So when we talking about Harvey Weinstein, we talking about Charlie Sheen, we talking about that new political guy, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It should happen to everybody. So I don't want to see a situation where Bill Cosby is let off in handcuffs, because that was the thing with me. I didn't, that was the thing. Like, damn, like they really, really put him in a situation where he looked crazy. And it's like, okay, cool. That's his punishment for what he did. Okay, as Black Americans, African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, or whatever you want to call yourself, or whatever you classify yourself as, we have to look at what happened and accept it, because that's what happened. But now keep that same energy with everybody. Keep it with everybody. I want to see Harvey Weinstein led away in handcuffs as he's convicted. I want to see everybody that was accused and convicted to be led away the same way and to be publicly shamed the same way. Now, let's get deeper into all of this. This country that we live in, America, the forefathers of the country, the people who built this country, were known for raping anything with a hole. And that included men, women, children, little boys, little girls. So the country that we're in, that we have that they have holidays, you get days off from work, it's parades and shit for these people who have done what Bill Cosby has been convicted of. Except that it's okay for them because they founded the country. So again, I just want to see that same energy, because when it happens to one of us, we wear it. We got to take it. There's nothing we could do about it. But don't make it okay for them and not not okay for them. Because at the end of it all, men, rape is not cool no matter who's doing it. Rape is not cool no matter who's doing it. So we can't put a black and white issue on rape, sexual assault, pedophilia. We can't do that. And no matter when somebody is innocent, if you feel that they're innocent, in your heart, right? When the justice system says they're guilty, there's nothing we can do about it. We can fight, but this is not a situation of your emotions. This is not a situation of your emotions. When Mike Tyson was accused of rape, although he didn't know what he was doing, he got a goddamn tax lawyer to defend him. He to this day, he fought tooth and nail saying, I didn't rape people. I didn't rape that chick. 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 When Tupac was accused of rape, to the day he got killed, I didn't rape that chick. 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 Still fought. Bill Cosby gets accused, and he thinks it's just gonna go away, and he could just be quiet and not fight. Everybody else fought. Bill Cosby didn't fight. Bill Cosby was just like acting like everything was okay, knowing that they're coming from you. And then let's not forget, one of the bigger points of it all, Bill Cosby is down with some shit that's over our head. Bill Cosby is down with some shit. And y'all know what he down with. Bill Cosby is down with some shit. He down with them folks. You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby down with them folks. And he did something he had no business doing. He said something, and they came for him. And that's that. And that's all over our heads. Straight up and down. That's over our heads. That we ain't even got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? This is bigger than him wanting to buy NBC. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to buy NBC, they tell you no, and you got to keep it moving. But this is bigger than that. Bill Cosby did something that he had no business doing. He said something that he had no business saying. First, they bodied his son. And I don't think he quit while he was ahead. I think he went harder and he pissed somebody off. And then now, and I'm not really big on conspiracies too much, but some things is just evident. Like you see what's going on. Like it's just evident. Like you can see. You can just see, like, hold on, bro. They out to get you and you not even really fighting for yourself and you not falling back. And then what do? You go in public. And you start attacking black people. You start attacking black people's names and how they carry themselves. But you're not talking and educating the black people on the system that created the African American. Because remember, African American, the terminology was created. You know, it was created. And then all the things that come with it, the welfare system, which wasn't created for us, but they put it on us to where it broke up families to where a woman wasn't allowed to have a man in the house. You know, then again, there you go, John the Analyst, Hannibal Buress. After Hannibal Buress said that, it was like, oh shit. Everybody was just like on some Bill Cosby shit. Then it was like, it just came out of nowhere that he's a rapist. And he raped these women. And then, the woman that he was accused of raping, is that a woman? I don't even know what the fuck that is. But what bothered me was when we think of Bill Cosby, we think about the Cosby Show. We think about, him always on television and just being overall a funny, good dude. And then it's just like any image that we have of black men in a positive way, in a way that's uplifting, that shit get torn down. You know what I'm saying? That shit just really gets torn down. And it's like, Bill Cosby, America's dad, black father. What was he? A gynecologist on the Cosby Show, I believe. I know he was something like that. Or a gynecologist, or he delivered babies. I don't know what they're called, but he delivered babies, I believe. Something to that effect. But the next thing you know, he's being accused of rape for something that happened a long time ago. And like I was saying, to me, there should be no statute of limitations on rape. Honestly. There should be no statute of limitations on rape. There should be no, you raped somebody 66 years ago, so it don't count now. Or you raped somebody 10 years ago, so that don't count. There should never be a statute of limitation on rape. If you rape somebody, if they decide to wake up one day and say, you know what? I suffered long enough. I've been quiet about this long enough. You raped me when I was 5. You raped me, and you can prove that this individual raped you, or the person admitted to raping you or doing something to you, then justice should be served. So now we have to figure out what's justice, because we have the justice system, which a lot of times people don't get justice. But then what can we do? We could have our own system, but nobody follows the system. Look at the Africa Bambaataa situation. You had a situation where, again, like I said, Ali Muhammad said they was going to bring him before some type of jurisdiction within them, and then you never heard nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So again, I want to say, Genesis Barnes, that's real though, because see what goes on in Hollywood, they got their own little crew. They know what they be doing. They all down with that, because we have to be careful with what people were down with and what people knew and what people condoned, and then what became, you shouldn't be doing this. Because it's like crack, right? When crack hit, a lot of people smoked crack because it was the new drug. But then some people stayed up for a few days and was smoking crack for a few days. And then that's when they started calling them crackheads. You know what I'm saying? They started calling them crackheads. So that's it's a little different. But I think, that whole the Pizzagate thing. A lot of that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is real. Cat Williams tried to tell you when my interview with Ali Vegas, he was speaking on it. It's different things, and then Terry Crews just confirmed everything that Ali Vegas said. Even though you got dumbass people in the comments talking about, "Oh, I can't understand what he's saying. He needs to, you need to learn how to speak and all that." Yo, sometimes somebody's trying to tell you something without, it's ways of you have to decode what people are saying. Because you got to understand when people give you information about certain things that's not supposed to be told, your life is in danger. Your life can be in danger by some of the things that you say. I'm a person who I talk for a living. I do podcasts and I do this. So when you talk and you say certain things, you got to be ready to be in fear for your life. So sometimes people try to give you information and lead you right to it without saying directly what it is, but tell you it is. I hope I'm making sense. But anyway, the thing with Cosby is with Hollywood and success, you start getting money, you start doing things that you have no fucking business doing because you almost have to do it because this is what everybody else is doing. So what happens is everybody sit there and watch you do it. You down with it. It's others doing that shit. It's others doing the shit too. But then it's a point where everybody just say, yo, you wrong. And let's get him. So that means every homeboy out there, every homegirl out there that went and got a bottle of Hennessy and chilled with a shorty and y'all got drunk and you drank and you smashed, can she one day say, yo, he got me drunk and raped me? Because I was a little incoherent, I was a little drunk. Even though they willingly drank the liquor and might have even willingly took their clothes off. So it starts getting a little tricky. When you sit there and you sat with a shorty and y'all might have smoked, because I don't smoke, I don't drink, but you might have smoked with a female and y'all got a little high and that kiss led to something else, could they one day say, yo, I was high, we smoked weed and one thing led to another but I didn't want it because I was high? Could they say that one day? I'm confused about what the damn rules are now. Because every individual has had, whether it was a glass of wine, whether it was a 40, whether it was some high costing champagne, it is different thing. But that's the difference between doing that and just straight up and down, putting pills in a woman's drink, or I think the other shit is called GHB or whatever. So you can't really the lines are kind of crazy, but the wildest shit too is this, that for the homies out there, for the brothers out there, the best thing that you can do is you could find you a lady and don't be out here stepping out on your woman. That's the safest thing you can do. That's the most important thing you can do, and that's the most moral thing you can do. Don't be out here stepping out on your woman. Deal with your woman, and don't be out here doing extracurricular shit because it can catch up to you. And that's it. And that's just some grown man shit on some real shit. Because let's flip this real quick. Let me flip this real quick. You don't think Bill Cosby's wife knew? You don't think Bill Cosby's wife knew? If you got a real woman She know when you doing some extracurricular shit, especially if it was multiple women over years and shit like that. I think she knew, but you're not ready to give up your lifestyle. You're not ready to give up how you living. You living good. So you gonna be like, yo, he could do whatever he want, but I ain't gonna say nothing. As long as I'm living a certain, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, don't forget, Bill Cosby is down with that shit. Which means his wife was probably down with that shit. So in these little circles, they be all swingers, they all be doing stuff the same thing. Allegedly, you got allegedly like Will and Jada, different, they all into some shit. And it just seemed like when you fuck up, they like, yo, we gotta get him out of here. Think about like corporations, right? Yeah, you gotta say allegedly. Think about corporations. You gotta say allegedly. Anyway, think about corporations. You could work for a corporation for 15 years. And one day they walk in and say, Brandon, we got to let you go. Right? And everybody at the job just turns on you like they wasn't working with you for the last 15 years. It's just like, well, they let Brandon go. Brandon, you're out of here. It's like that's how that shit is. So when you in the in crowd and you down with that shit, when they decide it's time for you to go, everybody with it. We done seen the mob shit. Like when the mob say, yo, we gotta whack such and such. Everybody be like, all right, whack him. Now, you done been at this man's house. You done been to his children's sweet 16s. You done been to his wedding, all that. But when they just say, yo, it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. You're going. And I believe that's what happened with Bill Cosby. Really believe that's what happened. I think Bill Cosby did something, said something, or didn't do something behind the scenes. And it was time for him to go. So, I mean, let's be honest. The biggest conspiracy of it all is that he was going to buy NBC. Now, let's be honest. NBC, although it's a channel, that's not big enough to, for some to take somebody down. Because, again, when you want to buy shit, you just say no. They just say that he can't buy it. That's it. You done seen Diddy and was talking about he wanted to buy a football team. That went out the window. They didn't take Diddy down. You know what I'm saying? He just couldn't buy the team. That's it. They don't have to give you no explanation of why they're not selling it to you. You just can't buy it. No, we're not selling it to you. So because you was going to buy NBC, you got like 11, 12 women that come out of nowhere and say you raped me. So now you can't buy NBC. You know what I'm saying? That's not how that works. And again, you don't make jokes. You don't make Spanish fly jokes. You don't do certain things because the shit is not funny, because raping women in any capacity is not funny. And in any way that you have to make them incoherent so you can sleep with them, you dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? You dead ass wrong. I'm just saying, because I'm not gonna keep y'all here long. I'm really testing the audio out, and I got the audio, where it's at. One of the major things that you do wrong is that the society that you live in, and this is for all the homies out there, all the dudes out there. Whether you want to be an actor, Whether you want to be a rapper, whether you want to be anything that's going to put you in the spotlight and get you some type of fame, notoriety, power, money, you got to be careful. You have to be careful with the pitfalls and the things that get put in your way. A lot of people always say to me, well, you don't have this, you don't have that, or and always in comparison to somebody else, because nobody's ever don't know what I have. I never invited anybody into my life for you to know what I have or what I don't have. But they say you don't have this, you don't have that. This person has this person has that, and you don't have this, so you're not as big as them. Yo, when it's your calling and is you ready, you ready. And some people are willing to do things for certain things that I'm never or wasn't willing to do or have never been approached to do because they know I ain't with that shit. I got a DM one day. I don't even know if I should be talking about this shit, but I got a DM one day. Do you want riches and fame and success? This is on Instagram. Reply yes, and you could be down with the Illuminati. I was like, what? So I'm really bugging off this shit. Like, somebody really, really DM me on Instagram talking about, do you want to join the Illuminati? So I'm like, this is some type of joke. But then I started really thinking about that shit, like, yo, hold up. What I wonder if people really be replying to this shit and be like, yes. Cause when some people come out of nowhere and you be like, yo, I didn't even see the build up. I didn't even see the how they, come out of nowhere and the grind. Yo, people be taking, cutting corners. I ain't with it. I'm not with it. So it's going, when you real and you got morals, values, and principles, it's going to take you a little longer, man. But you just got to keep working. It's going to take you a little longer. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up, and don't start doing shit that you know you have no business doing for things that they could take away from you. Because like all the shit that Bill Cosby have, it don't even mean nothing now. All the money he has doesn't mean anything. All the cars, all the, jewelry he had, it don't mean anything. It don't mean shit. It don't mean a motherfucking thing right now when you in jail. So all the corner cutting and all the shit that people are doing to get what they got, you better be careful. And when you look at these young dudes and then you say, damn, he came out of nowhere and he has a chain that's 100,000. Feel away means, I don't think I addressed that. I need to address that based off the title. Well, it don't mean anything when you're in jail. That's what I'm saying, Jermaine Parker. It doesn't mean anything when you're in jail. But all right, let me address this really quick. When I say I feel away, it was kind of sad to see him being led away in handcuffs. It was sad. So when I seen it, I'm like, damn, like, yo, they really, really got Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really, really got Bill Cosby. So I was looking at it like, that's messed up. But then I said, yo, if they gonna do that to him, I just want to see them do that to everybody. Because again, we don't know too much about Bill Cosby, the rapist. We don't know too much about Bill Cosby, the person that drugged women. We don't know that person. All we know is Cliff Huxtable, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, these movies. So to see somebody put in a different light and all you know is this, then it's like, oh shit, it looked crazy. Now, I never said that he was innocent. I'm not saying that. It's just like, it's just a little like, damn, like, if you lived in if you lived for the last 30 years then you know of who Bill Cosby is. You know what I'm saying? You know who Bill Cosby is, and it just looked crazy to see, Bill Cosby, because I don't, like I said, I don't really want to deal with color. I don't want to deal with age. I don't want to deal with any of those things. I just want to say that just do that shit to everybody. If Harvey Weinstein is convicted, yo, I want to see him go down. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Sandusky went down. But we didn't know nothing about Jerry Sandusky. All we knew that he was a coach of Penn State. Even the I think the doctor for the women's gym team, he was molesting them little girls. He went down. You know what I'm saying? So there's a few of them that went down. One of the coaches, you hear them crickets? Them crickets in the background don't want to let me be great. So the coach for the the coach for the gymnast, he went down. Sandusky went down. A lot of people went down for it. But when it comes to these so-called Hollywood elites that's in the same field as Bill Cosby, that this has been running rampant for years, for this been happening for years, I want to see everybody that go down. I don't want to just see them leave Bill Cosby away. I want to see everybody that's been accused and that has been convicted go down the same way. You know what I'm saying? That laugh is hilarious, right? I need to get that Kawhi Leonard laugh, but they might they might fuck with you, but they might fuck with you, but that's really it. I'm Doggie Diamonds. I didn't want to keep y'all too long. I have to go in and edit this show a little bit because the sound was a little off. So again, before I start, next time I know my settings. My settings will stay the same for next show. So I know what I got to do from here on out. And I thank y'all for joining me today. Again, let's look for what's happening later on. And let's see what happens with all these other dudes. Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention to the Harvey Weinstein situation. Let's pay attention to Charlie Sheen is, still walking around. But it's a few others. The Supreme Court dude, I believe. Let's pay attention to that. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm about to get the hell out of here.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
And that's really it. So I will holler at y'all in a little bit. Being that I got this a little bit down pat, I will be back in a little while. I just gotta come with another topic. And I will be back in a little bit. So thank y'all for joining me today. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I'll be back in a little bit, though. I'm definitely coming back. I'm just going to think about what else is going on, another topic to talk about, because I still have to do my podcast for the week, which I didn't do for the week, so I'm kind of in trouble. So I'm going to get that together. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, but I will be back in a little while. Peace.